Welcome to I Am Care, I Create. Thank you for joining me today. We are doing a daily reading for January the 14th for the water signs. We have Cancer and the cards that represent Cancer from June 21st all the way to July 22nd. And then the cards that represent Scorpio from Scorpio. There we go. October 23rd to November 21st. And then the cards that represent Pisces from February 19th to March 20th. And I've laid the cards out here to focus the energies on the water signs for this video, January 14th daily reading. Again, we do these readings so that we can be more in touch with our thought patterns, how we're feeling, and what we're manifesting in the mirror. So now I'm going to collect all these cards and focus the energies on to Cancer. Cancer's daily reading. Cancer's daily reading. Shuffle. Let's do a mantra to focus the energies. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are. Thank you. Please focus the energies on the cards for a daily reading for January the 14th for Cancer, the sign and energy of Cancer. When one become two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity and connection, perfection. 11:11, the mirror. I love God. Angels, please focus unconditional self-acceptance and loving discernment of Christ consciousness through the crown chakra into our mind's eye, into our throat chakra, into our heart chakra, into our solar plexus, into our sacral center, and out through the root chakra into the mirror, so that we may represent unconditional self-love, loving ourselves with our whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and neighbor as ourself, so that we can be our true self and let others be their true self for the greatest discernment of self and self-growth. Getting the cards out for Cancer. Now we have daily spread, higher mind, heart, manifested through the root, overall sun card. This is an event in the heart, energy event, light, resh, head, authority, fist, feeling in charge, feeling ruin. 10 of Swords. This is maximum amount of discernment. Very self-discerning, most like be feeling a bit of in charge of tearing your heart apart, emotionally looking for that strong. It's a very, very strong emotion over the day, almost feeling complete relinquish of anger. And I feel like you would be intensely motivated through anger with this amount of discernment to be very heavy. We have in our mind in the morning lust, passion, some sexual desires in the mind, manifesting, looking over what we have, maybe enjoying what you have. That reminds me of like waking up and looking in bed and seeing your loved ones, or waking up and seeing your loved ones at the breakfast table, in emotion in the heart there, endearment. Then manifesting work, strong energy of bringing forth, then and communicating with others to create work. Then mind is on luxury, so things that we want to do but are excess. Then again, this powerful bright light of discerning self through anguish and anger. And then in the afternoon, lunchtime, peace, we are feeling or manifesting peace. So we're not feeling peace, we're manifesting a calm environment. People are all calm and and being relaxed, whether you're alone. It's just very peaceful. And then in the afternoon, we have thoughts of the negative thoughts, debauched, things that are harmful to self or others. There's some negative thoughts happening in our minds in the afternoon. Probably have to do with this anger. Some feeling some sorrow. It could be from the thoughts that we're having about people, and you didn't really mean it. You were just angry. And the communications, sorry for your actions. And then you are feeling defeated, or you're manifesting defeat. Whether you brought someone down or you brought yourself down, you feel less than. So that is the overall daily reading for Cancer. I hope in some way this was helpful in looking at how you were thinking over the day, how you were feeling over the day, and what manifested for you with these energies for Cancer. Thank you very much for joining me. Beloved you are, blessed you are. We're going to move on to the next sign. Clean up these cards. So the next sign is Scorpio. October 23rd to November 21st for January the 14th. Angels. Let's do a mantra to focus the energy. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are. Thank you. Please focus the energies of Scorpio for a daily reading of January the 14th onto this deck. When one becomes two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity and connection, perfection. 11:11 the mirror. I love God. Angels, please focus unconditional self-acceptance and loving discernment of Christ consciousness through our solar plexus, our crown chakra, into our mind's eye, into our throat chakra, into our heart chakra, into our solar plexus, into our sacral center, into in through the root chakra, into the mirror, so that we may be a shining light of self-discernment, unconditional love, loving our neighbor with our whole heart, or loving ourselves with our whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and our neighbor as ourself. Getting the cards for Scorpio. Scorpio, energy of Scorpio. For January the 14th. Emotionally feeling overall balanced, submitted, and submitting. Futile, balanced, focused on manifesting. This is an event. The megas means focus, none, seed, fish, life, continue. And let's look at a Princess of Cups in the higher self. In the morning, we have deep unconscious parts of ourself, and the light conscious part of ourself looking down and bringing that up for more self-discernment. In the heart space in the morning, we're feeling full of life, pointed at what we want to create, focused, receptive to energies, very feminine, creative energy, powerful for manifesting. And we're manifesting sorrow, a negative thought, a negative energy tearing us apart, for more discernment of self in the manifestation area. And what we see then in the afternoon, in the midday, we're looking at disappointment in the mind. Again, thinking about maybe these aspects that just happened of loss, of not meeting the mark that we feel we should meet or think we should meet, but feeling balanced and submitting to this energy. Dominion, what is our domain? What are we looking? We're looking over, manifesting the strong aspects of our dominion, what we own, what we control, what we don't control. We're looking at that, or we're seeing that manifest in our self, in the people around us, in our jobs. And in the afternoon, evening, mind space is racing, trying to find out how we can acquire what we want, thinking about what you might want, thinking of how to move ahead. Heart is, emotions are feeling fleety, emotionally, some emotions of passion that are sort of fleeting, or moving around quickly. You are moving forward emotionally. And then manifesting some debauched energies, something that we see as negative or we're afraid of, or it could be some addictive tendency, something you do but you're not fond of doing. You have negative feelings towards it. So that ends the day daily reading for Scorpio. I hope this helped in some way in thinking about how and what you were thinking and communicating, how and what you're feeling, um, and how that what that's manifested for you in your day. So thank you very much for joining, beloved you are, blessed you are. Thank you. We're going to move on to Pisces. So let's put these cards away. Let's focus the energies on Pisces. Pisces, the energy sign, Pisces, February 19th to November 20th for January the 14th. Let's do a mantra. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you. Please focus energies of Pisces on this deck for a daily reading of January the 14th. When one become two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity and connection, perfection. 11:11, the mirror. I love God. Angels, please focus on the unconditional self-acceptance and loving discernment of Christ consciousness through our crown chakra into our mind's eye, into our throat chakra, into our heart chakra, into our solar plexus, into our sacral center, into our root chakra, through the root chakra into the mirror, so that we can be a shining light of self, learning to love ourselves, exhibiting loving ourselves with our whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and our neighbor as ourself. Let's get some cards for Pisces for January the 14th. Okay. I've seen some similarities in some of the energies for each day. They are tied together. So overall, reading for today, two trump cards over top of each other. The Hierophant is like a double whammy of focus and information. Looking at the Hierophant, which is 5. Guided, Vav, nail, secure, and or. Then we have the Magus. Oh, so this is a past understanding from information that's been developed. Also a change in, you see this is more the masculine dominance in the religious society. This is the feminine, and this is a past representation of the old eon. And it's changing, but this also represents past information. You can see the bull wrapped around here. Past information, there's 9 nails. Past information developed of self and our understanding of self, and focus on the past, focus on the future. This is another trump card, the Magus. It's focus none, seed, fish, life, continue. So moving on. We have the past morning, mind is surrendering to what is, the energies that are there, then feeling happiness in the heart in the morning. I did have some good dreams. And then science, thinking about manifesting, not thinking about, but manifesting understandings or learning, accumulation of discernment energies that guiding you. Then maybe something about technology or learning. Then in the midday, our thoughts are on the veil, the what we see is all spiritual, and how it manifests into the physical, and how it represents the higher self. And look, there's a camel. Let's move on to the heart again. We're in deep understanding of self through past information. Could represent spiritual dogma, and then focus and balance. And then manifesting some signs of sorrow in your day, in the afternoon. So things that are making you sad, things that are negative thought patterns on beliefs, or seeing something that pulls at your heart, makes you sad, but you're not feeling sad, so you're just witnessing a sadness of energies, or more discerning energies. Here we are in the afternoon or evening, fighting off thoughts or deflecting thoughts or incoming communications or messages, because we're obviously not resonating with those. Could be thoughts we're having ourselves, it could be messages that have been put into our head or sent to us. Then we have in the heart strength to move forward and create passion. You got the Leo in there that's leading with lust, or the lion, fierce. And the end of the day, manifesting. This is the Crowley's card of his interpretation of the Star of David, which reminds me of the symbol that I created before I even seen this, which is the Star of David opened up, and then this is everything we are in. So this represents God, really, everything that we are, and the deep understanding of creation and form. If you look here, he's got everything everything grows from nothing, from conscious division, and that's part of a deep Kabbalistic understanding. It's if you look at that part, so it goes each direction, moving up and out and over and growing from nothing to awareness. So it represents the deep understanding of self, and having that deep understanding, you can, I guess, have deeper faith in what's happening around you, all the struggles, all the things that you may see as negative. You can flip that upside down into a beautiful paradise-like experience of growth for self and self as a whole, and deeply understanding ourselves, because we feel that sometimes no one ever sees us, but everything is being recorded. Nothing is ever forgotten. And that ends the reading for January the 14th for Pisces. Thank you very much for joining me here and for this reading. Hopefully this was helpful in discerning your thoughts over the day, and your emotions through the day, and your what you've manifested and seen out throughout the door, and how it reflects to what you think and feel. And if anything throughout this video brings any thoughts into your mind, it may be a message from your higher self. Beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you.